Welcome to JC Stocks and Markets podcast for April 22nd, 2023. I'm JC. I've been investing in the stock market for 40 plus years. I've made good trades and investments and some not so good. My intentions with these podcasts are to share my unique thoughts and opinions on individual stock and ETF picks with an emphasis on dividend-paying securities, which are my favorites. The idea is to share my thoughts and possibly give you, the listener, some investment ideas so you and I can maybe make some money. Not doing this for income, nor am I trying to earn any advertising revenue from anyone. I really just enjoy doing this, and I hope to share some chances to make a little money along with you. During some shows, we may stray into other topics that affect the stocks or ETFs that we're discussing. That could include commentary on government politics, Federal Reserve policies, current events, or just stuff that rattles in my head. These opinions shared in these podcasts are my own. They are just that, opinions. I invest in many of the stocks and ETFs that are featured in the podcast, and I'll try to let you know if I have or will establish a position in these securities. Disclaimer, by all means, everybody has to do their due diligence prior to investing any money into anything. With stock picks, these are no exceptions. You must do your own due diligence. With that, let's go make some money. ETF I'd like to discuss today is the Invesco Dow Jones Industrial Average Dividend ETF. The ticker symbol is DJD. Anyway, this ETF has about $293 million in assets. It's not a large fund. The volume is a little bit low at 61,000. What I like about it is it's fairly conservative. It's Dow Jones Industrial Average stocks. The beta is 0.84, so it doesn't move as much as the market in general. And the dividend yield is 3.3%, a little below inflation, but it's not a bad return, for conservative investing purposes in the stock market. To emphasize basically the conservative nature of this ETF, DJD. I've got the holdings list now that I'm showing you and what they own. 9% of the fund is Verizon, but you can see they're all blue chip Dow Jones industrial stocks, the ones that pay the highest dividends. Fairly conservative. I don't think you're going to see any one of these companies take a dump anytime soon. I'm not saying take a dump, I mean go out of business. These companies have been around for a long time, a lot of them, and they pay dividends consistently, growing dividends mostly. Last thing I'd like to show you is kind of the convincing reason that I may dip into this if there's a downturn fairly soon. That is, if it goes from the top of the Bollinger Bands, which is close to now, to the bottom on a not just for trading, but to buy it at a better price. The dividend chart here shows that essentially it's grown from about 60 cents per quarter in 2016 up to $1.40. So it's about doubled in less than 8 years. And you can see the dividend growth chart below. Dividends have been growing, except for when we had the bad downturn during COVID and a little bit in 2018 when the stock market took a crap. But these guys are growing dividends. It's all the blue chips. Anyway, my strategy is to watch this. The next thing I'm going to do is just pay attention to the Bollinger Bands. At the bottom of it, I'm going to start accumulating position in DJD. Not a big one, but a small one. I like it because it pays dividends. I'll reinvest them, and we'll go from there. Anyway, I'm actually gathering some dry powder, meaning I'm selling some of my stocks that have gone up lately, and I've got a little money to do so. So that's my strategy. Hope it makes sense for you. The outro is a song by a band that I used to play in, Just One Goat. It's a song called She's the One. It has a lot of meaning to me. Thank you for listening. I hope you got something out of this. Again, do your due diligence. I kind of went through a quick overview of this DJD, and do your diligence. I think if you're looking for steady dividends, steady growth, which you're going to get with the Dow Jones Industrial stocks typically, this might be the one for you. But do your own due diligence. Happy investing, and thank you for listening.
I know I'm not that beautiful, but I know my way back home. A loving girl is physical, but I never have to roam. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. Everything is magical, even when she's not around. No, it's not that radical, I just know what I have found. Well, she's always there for me. It's simple, can't you see? She's the one. Oh, she's the one. She's making my life so much stronger. God, let me stay just a little bit longer. She's the one. Yeah, she's the one. Yeah. There were a few before you, but I really didn't care. I thought I had that feeling, now I know it wasn't there. It really is a crime, I've wasted all this time.